Of our WIBC Queens championship round, Lynda Norry out of San Jose State opens up on the championship pair of 13 and 14.
A very petite player out here, Denny. She stands 5'4", very aggressive. Put into that loser's bracket very early on.
And Laurie Soto out of Canyon Country, California. Her first full year on the LPBT Tour. Highest professional finish, 10th. Two unknown commodities as far as the national television audience is concerned. And Laurie opens with what you don't want to open with, a dinner bucket.
Bears on the left-hand side, Denny, this week were very difficult. The ball is going to catch quite a bit of dry area right around that third, fourth arrow, and has a tendency to snap left. So she needs to give this spare quite a bit of room. She's going to shoot it from the left-hand side of the lane. And you can see there, did exactly what I mentioned. Hit that dry area and went left. Laurie Soto, very basic four-step approach. She has been working with Alita Seal to try to keep her shoulder closed. She said she really does not like to play this deep inside line, but this week it didn't prove to hurt her too bad.
And here was the road to qualifying for the Final Five, and the qualifying, we'll touch on that in the match play format. Quite different than what the ladies usually bowl on the national tour.
Denny, the Queens format, we bowl 2 rounds of qualifying, each consisting of 4 games, unlike the ladies tour where we bowl 18 games of qualifying. Here it's 8 games of qualifying. They make the cut to 63 players, including the past champion makes it 64, and then we go into the 4-game matches, double elimination.
So if you lose an opening match, you still have an opportunity to make the Final Five.
Just like Lynda Norry, she lost her opening match, and she proceeded to bowl 40 games in the next 2 days to make it here to the television final.
Now back-to-back opens for Laurie Soto. And Lynda Norry would love to take advantage of those back-to-back opens. And here's a look at how Lynda ended up qualifying.
You can see there Lynda lost to Barbara Renner right off the bat after qualifying. She told me that match against Donna Adamek was very critical to her. She said, you know, I get to see them on TV so often that I really had to pump up, and it took a lot out of me mentally to really beat Donna.
So that Donna was her idol as she was growing up, watching her bowl professionally. And there you see the rest of the road to the Final Five. After 6 consecutive victories, then she lost to Christy Whitaker.
And then she defeated Tish Johnson last night to take over that 5th spot, leaving Tish Johnson as the 6th place player.
And a washout on the right-hand lane for Lynda Norry. Gives it a run, and both players have opened early on in this one, so it's giveaway and takeaway.
This is Lynda Norry's 2nd year in the Queens. Last year she did not qualify, so she's already beat her all-time high.
And she'll be participating in the U.S. Open in a couple of weeks out near Los Angeles, and told me that while bowling in the mat, she's going to miss her college graduation. So there you go, a very determined athlete who wants to compete on the national level, and ouch, up comes another open possibility as a split pops up in the 3rd.
Well, right here you're going to see quite a bit of back end. She's going to pull the ball through here in her approach. She's a little bit late with only 1 step to go. Now she plants and she's pulling it through. Just really, the ball just jumps on her. Now she's playing right around the 12th board.
9 count. We've had 5 frames and 4 opens. That does not spell high scores here this evening.
The scores were pretty low, Denny, as the finals went on. Qualifying the first day, it seemed they were pretty high. The second day they definitely dropped quite a bit. And then throughout the finals, it just depended on what pair you got.
Laurie Soto with a break on lane 14 as the 9-pin took out the 4.
Here the ball, she gives it quite a bit of room. She needs to. She's playing deep inside. Here it snaps right hard at the backhands. The 9-pin trips, taps out the 4.
And she leads by 2 after starting open. That's a major league gift. If she doubles here, she'll lead by 12.
Laurie Soto averaged 201 for the 4 games on lanes 13 and 14. Her high game being 232.
Great comeback for Laurie Soto, who leads by a dozen in the early stages. The Cedar River starts in Minnesota. And after back-to-back opens, another tough split try.
A perfect spare conversion right here. The ball's going to go left, snap out the 2, which takes out the 5, and the ball's going to take the 7.
Then a double bouncer on the left-hand lane, and Lynda Norry right now, I think, is suffering from a case of nerves.
Very quick to the line that time, Denny. She just really got away from herself. Now, this was the prior shot on lane 14. She takes a 4-step approach, nice push away. She's going to hit the line right here. Good high backswing, closed shoulder, and then deep knee bend.
Very compact player, powerful, accurate. 2-time collegiate bowler of the year, and that one gets away from her. And for Lynda Norry right now, it's time to sit down on the bench, gather your thoughts, and realize you still have 5 frames left to go.
There's really no tug area in the center of the lane, Denny. The farther left you move, the more the ball hooks. Now, this week, the lanes were oiled 16 feet, buffed to 33, quite heavily oiled, I might add. And also, they were stripped last night, so that they are going to play a little bit differently for these players.
So the players that make the adjustments the quickest are the ones that are going to win, and Laurie Soto's come steaming back now with 3 consecutive.